Damn. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. The classifier says I would like it. Oh, hell no. What does this mean? What does this mean? Yeah, nah, I don't care. I don't care. See, this is the thing about classifiers. Even though it's based on my preferences, an anime that I like, I would never watch a Monogatari show. Hell no, bruh. You'll never catch me watching a Monogatari show, bruh. I know who watches these kind of shows, bruh. What's up, everybody? It's your boy No Show Momo back at it again with another video, and today we're talking about anime. These days, there's so much anime out there. Literally thousands of series, movies, and OVAs with dozens of new releases every season. Even if you watch like 5 episodes a day, you would never be able to catch up. Like, realistically, there's no way to watch all the anime in the world. And because of that, we have to pick and choose what anime we'd like. But picking an anime that you like is kinda hard. Realistically, not every anime is gonna be worth your time. Sure, you could check out reviews or look at scores on my AniList or AniList, but all that is based on other people's taste and opinions, not yours. What if there was a way, if you could predict whether you specifically would like an anime before watching it? This way, you can jump right into watching a series without either having to look it up and get spoiled, or watching a couple episodes beforehand and wasting your time when you eventually don't like it. So, I did exactly that. I made a way. I built a machine learning classifier that analyzes anime metadata and my personal ratings to predict whether I'll enjoy an anime or not. Alright, so here's how it works. I created a classifier using machine learning. They use learning algorithms that predicts the category or a class of a given input based on a set of features or characteristics. My classifier looks at patterns in the anime I've already watched and rated. I trained it using my AniList data, splitting my completed anime into 2 groups. Shows that I rated above 7, the shows that I like, and shows that I rated below a 7. These are the shows that I would dislike. The model examines the factors like genres, studios, episode count, popularity, and more to find trends in my preferences. For example, maybe I tend to enjoy psychological thrillers more from Studio Madhouse, but dislike certain overused tropes in isekai anime. The more data I feed it, the better it gets at recognizing these patterns. So then, when I input a new anime, it gives me a prediction, like 87% chance I'll like this, based on how well it matches my taste profile. So before we can use the classifier, we have to train it. And that's basically telling it the group of animes that I like and anime I dislike. Like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be using a threshold of a score of 7. If it's higher than 7, it's an anime that I like. If it's lower than 7, it's an anime that I dislike. So after training the classifier, these are the top features that it came up with that'll influence its predictions of whether I'll like or dislike an anime. As you can see, the biggest feature here is the average score, the popularity, and the episodes. So now that we've trained the classifier, we can actually use it. And we can do that by giving the ID of an anime or the URL from AniList. So to test that it actually works, first I'll give it an anime that I know I like. And that anime will be my all-time favorite anime, Hajime no Ippo. And as you can see, obviously, I would like the anime. Like I said, it's my favorite anime of all time, but I do find it funny that it was only 88% confident that I would like it. I thought it would be way higher. Now, again, to show that this classifier actually works, I'll give it an anime that I know that I dislike. And an anime that I know that I dislike is In Another World with my smartphone. And as you can see, it predicted that I would dislike the anime. This anime freaking sucks, bro. So now that I've shown that the classifier actually works, let's take some top anime that I haven't seen yet and figure out whether I would like them or not. Starting off with a super popular anime, Frieren. I've heard so much about Frieren. I know you're probably thinking it's crazy that I haven't watched it yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. But now I can see if I'll like it without even having to watch it. No surprise, the classifier predicted that I would like this anime, which I think I would based off what I've heard about it and the things my friends tell me about it. Here's another top anime that I haven't seen yet, but I've heard so much about. Monster. Now, I've been wanting to watch Monster for so long, and I'm pretty sure I'll like it, but hey, it doesn't hurt to be safe, right? And boom, 90% confidence that I would like this anime. Which again, I'm not surprised. This is really up my alley. Psychological thriller, mystery, horror. It hits all my boxes. Now, let's try an anime that I think I wouldn't like. I've never seen Oshi No Ko, but I've read the first chapter of the manga and I didn't enjoy the premise of the manga based on the first chapter. But so many of my friends say that it's worth watching. And this is crazy. This is a surprise. Based off the classifier of things that I like, it's saying that I would like the anime, which is crazy because, like I said, I read the first chapter of the manga and I did not enjoy it. I did not like it at all, so maybe I should give Oshi No Ko a shot. Then again, I've heard some crazy things about the ending of the manga, and I guess potentially the anime if it does follow it through completely, so who knows. I don't think I'll be giving this a chance anytime soon, honestly. I have never seen the movie Akira. I know, cult classic, phenomenon, like well known. I know so much, well, not know, but I get a lot of references from Akira because of pop culture and media, but I've never sat down and watched it even though I've really wanted to. So, you know, let's find out whether I'll like it or not before I even watch it. And to no surprise, it looks like I would like this anime, or I guess I should say this movie, animated movie. I really want to find one that shows that I'll dislike it because so far it's just showing stuff that I like, which is not a surprise. I feel like a lot of popular anime is stuff that aligns with my taste, so. Oh, here's another new popular anime that people have been raving about, the Apothecary Diaries, another anime that all my friends are saying I need to get on. So let's see if I really should start watching this or not. Again, another one that the classifier says I would like, but this might be one of the lower ones in confidence. I think most of them were like in the high 70s and 80s, but this one is 71%, so who knows? Ooh, Owarimonogatari. Now, I've never watched any of the Monogatari shows, and I feel like I would have liked them. I've heard a lot of weird things about them, but let's see what the classifier says. Damn, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. The classifier says I would like it. Oh, hell no. What does this mean? What does this mean? Yeah, nah, I don't care. I don't care. See, this is the thing about classifiers. Even though it's based on my preferences, an anime that I like, I would never watch a Monogatari show. Hell no, bruh. You'll never catch me watching a Monogatari show, bruh. I know who watches these kind of shows, bruh. Here's another anime that I've always wanted to watch, Cells at Work. I've heard good things about it. Again, just never had the time to tap in. Damn, our first dislike. Wow, that's kind of crazy because I feel like Cells at Work would be up my alley, you know, science-y. You know, I've seen clips of it and it looks kind of funny, entertaining, but wow, it's saying that I wouldn't like it, huh? That's strange. That's pretty crazy. All right, here's another anime that I've been wanting to watch for a while, Yawara no Judo. Okay, so it looks like I would like it, but it's not very confident. I think this is the first time I've seen it that is dipped below the 70 and you see it has this yellow color compared to the usual like 70 and above where it's a green. So it thinks I would like it, but it's not very confident. That's interesting. And I say it's interesting because I really do like sports anime. And again, this is another anime where I've seen clips here and there and I feel like I'd enjoy it. Now, as cool as this tool is, it's not perfect. Software can't capture the magic of discovering a surprise favorite anime, or that intangible something that makes you love a show. Some of my all-time favorite animes I probably wouldn't have tried if I based them just off their metadata and their scores on AniList. And that's the beauty of anime. Sometimes the biggest gems are the ones you least expect. So while this is a cool tool that could save me some time, I probably wouldn't actually use it to decide whether I watch an anime or not. At least with the limited data that I've given it so far. But what do you think? Would you use a program like this to decide if you watch your anime or not? If so, let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on it. And if you want to see more from me, consider subbing to the channel. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.